150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome inside R.A. Falcon Hall. Tonight's wrestling action pits the Thunder of Wheaton College and your Elmhurst University Blue Jays. Wheaton has yet to have a match this season. The Blue Jays 0-1 after dropping a 41-5 decision to Milliken. This will be the second outing for the Blue Jays squad. First, in front of this huge crowd here at R.A. Falcon Hall. We're going to set it over to the public address for the opening ceremonies. And here's the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Welcome back inside R.A. Falcon Hall. I'm Bill Downing, joined by Suncom.tv's very own Greg Rosal, and live on Elmhurst University's YouTube page, again, Suncom.tv. Good friend Greg here to my right, who've worked with many times over last year's basketball season. It's going to be a good one here tonight. The Blue Jays come in 0-1 overall after dropping a 41-5 decision to Milliken. For Wheaton, this is their first contest of the year, so we don't know exactly what they bring to the table, but we know for Wheaton, they are always good. Taking a look at tonight's field, Donovan Fields at the 125 weight class will go up against Cooper Chapman of Wheaton in our second match at the 133 class. Joe Fornero will win a forfeit, so the Blue Jays will take the 133 class. At 141, Zach Carter versus Kale Copus. 149, Diego Garcia will take on Aiden Laird. 157, Resno Augusto will take on Franco Gatuso. 165, Mateo Blessing will take on Kale Palmer. 174, Caleb Smith against Taggart Casmer. 184, Connor Kelly will take on Sean King. At 197, Colin O'Neill for the Blue Jays will take on Hunter Casmer. And at 285, the heavyweights, David Ortiz for Elmhurst taking on Joseph Cruz. Going to be a good one here tonight. It's going to be a very fast-paced evening here. These matches are going to be hotly contested against these CCIW foes. And again, for Wheaton, their first time out, Blue Jays, match number 2, looking to get into the win column. As you can see, the wrestlers for the different weight classes meeting each other out at center mat here at R.A. Fagnall Hall. It's going to be a good one. A lot of people inside here tonight to root on these gladiators. As you know, wrestling, Greco-Roman wrestling, this was an Olympic sport for the longest time, and then it was taken out of the Olympics for some weird reason, and they put in like breakdancing or something, and now it's back next year. It's going to be good to see because there's been some great athletes. Dan Gable out of the University of Iowa to put the Hawkeyes into a predominant powerhouse. Sent so many athletes to the Olympic Games. Penn State, a huge, huge contributor to some of the best wrestling in the country. As these athletes get ready to go, and now as they move up toward the heavyweights to introduce each other, that is going to be one heck of a battle, and that was the 285 class. As I mentioned, we're going to start things out at 125, Donovan Fields. We'll take on Cooper Chapman for the Thunder out of Wheaton. Mr. Rosal is to my right, wearing obviously the best baseball team's jersey out of the city of Chicago. The good old Cubbies. See if they can do something a little bit better this year. Now they're doing the coin flip. That coin the size of a hubcap. And it looks like, let's see, who won the coin flip? It looks like it's going to be Wheaton will win the coin flip. So as we get ready to get things underway here, Donnie Fields taking on Cooper Chapman in the 125 weight class. We're ready to get things going right here. It's Fields and Chapman to start things off as they meet at the scoring table. Blue Jays looking for their first win of the season, 0-1 as they lost to Milliken. Wheaton, their very first time on the mat this season. And it opens up as a CCIW matchup for the Blue Jays. They'll be at Milliken on the 9th of November. On the road again the 20th at Augustana. And then the 23rd, they'll be at Concordia University, Wisconsin, before coming back here on December 5th for Carthage. Chapman and Fields. As these two gladiators, they grapple. Chapman looking for an early takedown here in the first period. You can see Fields. He'll take that first shoot, and Chapman will roll out of that. Now Fields looking for a takedown. Let's see, are they going to give him a point? No, they are not. But Chapman, and they're outside the circle, and Fields off to a really good start. Still no points yet. 2:22 left here in the first. Fields and Chapman. Fields in the blue, Chapman in the white. Fields slipping that arm under. He gets Chapman down to 2 knees, now back up to 1. And you can see Chapman kind of pushing them legs back, so Fields can't get any points, but this time he gets 3. 3 points on the takedown, and Elmhurst will take a 3-0 lead. Donovan Fields with the takedown. So Fields on top, Chapman in the bottom position. See how Fields tries to manipulate Chapman here. As you can see, he's trying to control and gain control. Now a half Nelson on the back of Chapman. Fields, let's see which way he switches. Again, going for that wrist, looking for another takedown as he leads 3-0. Blue Jays with a quick 3-0 lead here. Fields with the upper position right here. Minute 15 left here in the first. 3-0 Blue Jays. Fields again very carefully manipulates that left arm as Chapman tries to pull it underneath to stop the pursuit of Fields. Fields again with a half Nelson looking to flip Chapman over. Already with a 3-0 lead. Fields again trying to go for that wrist. Chapman knows it. But Chapman really good on the ground. I think that's where he wants to be, but he does not want to be trailing 3-0. 25 seconds left here in the first. 3-0 Blue Jays. Donovan Fields, Cooper Chapman. Thunder down by 3 here in the very first match. Fields back to both knees, maybe trying to flip Chapman with only 5 seconds left. And both back to their feet, and Fields trying to get a takedown, but couldn't do it before the end of the first, and it's 3-0. Maybe a point issue here as they looking at the official score. Fields will take the 3-0 lead with that takedown in the first. As a very small break here to start the second period. Cooper Chapman gets the choice. Chapman will take the up position. Fields down to start the second. Fields up 3-0. First time that Fields will be down on the mat, and right away he tries to get to his feet, but Chapman able to get the top position on Fields. Now we'll see what Fields is made of. Can he flip Chapman back over? Chapman, his first time in the up position. We'll see what kind of mat awareness they have as Fields tries to roll over, and he can see that Chapman's trying to wrap that leg around. And now Chapman grabs the wrist, and then Fields pulls it away. Now Fields. Chapman. Now Fields tries to roll Chapman on his back. Both athletes on their side. You see Fields trying to wrap that leg around to try to get some type of leverage. Now Fields, he'll flip Chapman over, and Fields will gain a point on the reversal. Fields, who started in the down position, gets himself into a 5-0 lead. Those last 2 points coming via the reversal because Chapman had them, and Fields able to manipulate Chapman just enough to get a leverage move on Chapman. And both of them standing up here with 53 seconds left here in the second. As they start to grapple just down in front of us here at R.A. Fagana Hall. And see what Chapman does here. He's got a rabbit in the hats with about 35 seconds left here in the second, down 5-0. Make it 4-0 now is what they say. They'll take a point away as Fields now trying to gain some leverage. And that time he does. He'll get 3 for a takedown. 7-0. Fields. Now Chapman forcing Fields to continue his pressure. Now Fields trying to roll Chapman on his shoulders. And just outside the circle, but he's going to get 2 more points to make it 9-0 Fields. That one almost a near fall. Fields on top for the final 5 seconds here in the second, leading 9-0. They're just going to ride this one out, and that's the end of the second. Donovan Fields leads 9-0 as we start the third immediately, and both athletes will be standing up to start the third. Fields with a 9-0 lead on Chapman. Chapman's going to have to get that sense of urgency here. Fields, you can see how he utilizes that center of gravity at the hips. He's trying to pull Chapman. There he goes. He's got Chapman down. Another point, make it 13-0. And Chapman now in a world of hurt. Fields able to come out of it. Now he's going to just grab the up position. 11-0. What good reversal that time. 60 seconds left here in this first match, the 125s. Chapman will gain himself a point on an escape. And Chapman throws the legs back. Fields just right in front of the Thunder bench. Fields has looked really, really good here, leading 14-1. 30 seconds left. And then Fields rolls Chapman over and off the mat with 25 seconds left. "24 seconds left in this first match, 125 weight. And here he goes. Fields drops Chapman down, and that will do it. That major decision right there. By Fields. And the Blue Jays open up this meet, winning the 125 and now the 133 as Joe Fornero gets the forfeit. So the Blue Jays off to a really, really quick start. Fields won the 125 at 16-1. Now it's going to be the 141, Zach Carter and Cale Copus. This is going to be a good one here. This has started off very well for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays leading 5-0 to start off this meet. 141 is next, Zach Carter, Cale Copus, followed by the 149s, Diego Garcia, Aiden Laird. A lot of action in that first match. Donovan Fields. Winning on the technical fall. Trying to figure out the scoring on the big screen here at R.A. Fagano Hall. Taking a look over to my partner, Greg. Row Soul. As I got it correct. I tried to say it so fast that it doesn't sound right. I slow it down, it sounds good. Just like me, as I get older, everything starts to slow down. But here, the action, pretty good so far. The Blue Jays out to a 5-0 lead here against the Wheaton Thunder. And we're ready to get this one going. Zach Carter will take on Cale Copus. So the score 11-0 with the forfeit and the win by Fields. Carter. This is going to be a fast one here. Carter tries the first shoot. Copus able to take those hips and legs back as he counters. Right in the middle of this mat on the Blue Jay insignia. Now outside the mat, Zach Carter. You can see exactly what he's trying to do, and he got Copus down on that fake as he was going for the shoot. Now Carter, as Copus pushes Carter outside the safety area of the mat. 2:13 left here in the first. No score. Blue Jays up 11-0 on a Donovan Fields technical fall and then the forfeits. And the win going to Joe Fornero. Copus pushing Carter's head down. And both of them will stand right back up again. $1:52 left here in the first, no score. Carter takes that shoot again. And Copus, again, getting that center of gravity. Now Copus will move to the back. And he'll get 3 points for that. And the Thunder and Cale Copus with a 3-0 lead here in the third match of the night. Copus, you can see, trying to control the head of Zach Carter. Carter's got to be careful right here as Copus, as you can see, now starting to turn that center of gravity. Got to be careful. Can't slip that arm in there too much farther, otherwise that's going to be a choke. Copus knows that too. He just keeps it right on the chin as he's trying to put Carter on his back. Carter right now in a really, really bad position. And it's going to be a 7-0 lead for Copus. Carter got some work to do. The Copus again trying to hold Carter's head down, and he gets back into the same position where he just scored those 4 points. Minute 18. Make it 14 seconds left here in the first. Copus with a comfortable 7-0 lead. Carter's got some work to do. Copus has been on his back on Carter's back the entire first. 7-0. Cale Copus with the lead for Wheaton. He'll start on the bottom. Carter again down 7-0. See what he can do with the up advantage. Copus again, boy, he is really good, both on his stomach and on his feet. And Copus able to get back up, and he'll gain a point on the escape. Carter makes that shoot again, and Copus ready for it. 8-0. Cale Copus with the lead, and he'll gain 3 more points. 11-0. With $1:25 left here in the seconds. Zach Carter now on his back, and that's going to be it. That's going to be a pin for Cale Copus. Cale Copus defeating Zach Carter via the pin. Take a look at it. You can see how Copus was able to roll Carter pretty much on his back. Carter went the exact way that Copus wanted him to, and Copus applied the pin. You can see again he had that upper position and then rolled his arm back. Now we're up to the 149. Diego Garcia at Aiden Laird. Blue Jays with 11. 6 now for the Thunder via the pin. Garcia will gain 3 on the takedown. That's big for the Blue Jays. And both of them back up. And Laird will get 1 point, but just like that, 3 more for Garcia. 6-1. Now Garcia with the legs. So they will start on the whistle. And let's see, Laird will be down. And Diego Garcia on the up. 2:14 into this first, or 2:12, excuse me, left. 6-1 Garcia. 11-6. And 1 point that time for Laird on the escape. 6-2 is the score. Under 2 minutes left here in the first. Garcia and Laird. 11-6. Blue Jays with the lead. We're at the 149 weight class. Laird tries to make that shoot, but Garcia ready for it. Just like we saw in the last match. That center of gravity, everything. If you can anticipate your opponent's move, that is a huge advantage. This time Garcia tries to go for the leg takedown, not able to do so. Outside the safety area, we'll start back over again. $1:26 left. Both of them will be up. 6-2, Garcia with the lead here in our 4th match of the evening. Nice shoot that time by Garcia. Laird was ready. Garcia trying to flip him on his back. Laird in trouble. Garcia can get one leg up right here. He should be able to flip Laird onto his back, but Laird again utilizing both them arms as he can feel which way the pressure was going. Under a minute left, 6-2. Garcia trying to flip him. Laird again has his arms around his stomach here and not able to do so. Kind of preventing that. And you see Garcia pulling in that leg, trying to get the gravity. Now he's starting to push up just a little bit farther. Has the one shoulder down. Garcia looking for a near fall or a pin right here. Garcia continue to push. Laird in trouble. 3 more points. Make it 9-2 with 20 seconds left. Diego Garcia, tail end of the first. Garcia doing a great job on keeping Laird guessing. 5 seconds left. Garcia trying to get some more points here at the end of the first, not able to do so. 9-3 is your score. Diego Garcia leading Aiden Laird here in our 4th match of the evening at the 149 weight class. Up next, 157, Renzo Augusto, Franco Gatuso. As we start working our way up toward the heavyweights, 2 minutes on the clock here in the second. 11-6 overall score in favor of the Blue Jays. Here it's 9-3. Diego Garcia with the lead over Aiden Laird. Garcia on top. You can see quickly going for the control of the back and maybe trying to kick a leg out here. Let's see what he does. Laird trying to get an escape, and he does. He'll get a point, so it's 9-4. Garcia pushes Laird away. Now they grapple. Looking for the clinch. Now they'll both separate. 1:30 left here in the second. 9-4. Garcia over Laird. Garcia makes that shoot. And then he resends it. Garcia up by 5 here in our 4th match. Big crowd here tonight, R.A. Fagnall Hall. In this CCIW duel between the Thunder and the Blue Jays. Garcia leading 9-4, under a minute left here in the second. No scoring yet here in the second. All the points coming in the first. Let's see what Garcia tries to do. He tried to shoot right at the beginning. There he goes again. Laird applies the pressure to the back of the neck. Now Garcia, he'll get both legs. Laird able to get out of bounds to get a stoppage with 27 seconds left here in the second. Oh, we've kind of seen it all already tonight. We've seen a technical foul, a forfeit, and a pin. Here it's 12-4, Diego Garcia leading with 25 seconds left in the second period. Garcia. A mat tactician right here. He is trying to get Laird to lean one way or the other, as he has control with his arms right around the back. And that'll be the end of the second. 12-4. Garcia will be down to start the third, I believe. No, they're going to both be up. Garcia with a comfortable 8-point lead, but anything's possible. 11-6 overall score. Here it's 12-4 in our 4th match. Garcia and Laird. Laird trying to make that shoot, but you can see Garcia controlling that arm, not allow him to get in too close to try to grab a leg for a leg takedown, maybe a single or a double. There's Garcia. He gets them both. He's going to try to lift Laird onto his back, and he'll get 3 points on the takedown and leads 15-4. Minute 23 left in this match. And after this, to be to 157, Renzo Augusto and Franco Gatuso. Garcia's looking sharp here tonight. Again, the Blue Jays looking to get their first win after dropping a 41-5 decision against Milliken. Thunder have yet to wrestle. This is their first meet of the year. 15-4 with 61 seconds left. Laird will be down. Well, now they agreed to both be up. That decision made by Garcia.
Riding time is secure in this match.
15-5. 10-point lead for Garcia. These two grapple, then Laird tries to make that shoot, not able to do so. His headgear, he had to readjust it. 15-5, Diego Garcia leading Aiden Laird here in our fourth match. 30 seconds left. Garcia. He's not going to do anything that could jeopardize and put Laird into a pinning situation. So he's going to force Laird. He's got to get a pin to win, and he only has 10 seconds left. Garcia, single leg, trying to flip Laird over. He's got him on his side. But with only 3 seconds left, that's going to do it. Diego Garcia will defeat Aiden Laird 15-5. Looking over at my partner in crime tonight, Greg, and that was pretty impressive so far here tonight. The Blue Jays looking fresh here against their CCIW opponents, the Wheaton Thunder. Renzo Augusto and Franco Gatuso here at the 157. Mateo Blessing and Cale Palmer coming up in the 165s. Here's the 157. (15-6). Your score. Augusto with the control of the leg, and he'll get the takedown and get 3 points quickly for the Blue Jays. Oh, nice move that time. Augusto almost had him into the pinning position, but a good continuation there by Gatuso as he just continued to roll with it, because he would have been right on his shoulders. Augusto that time. And right there, it's going to be a near fall. Gatuso in a lot of trouble.
3 points near fall.
3 points on the near fall. It is 6-0 Augusto here in the 157s. Augusto in control from the start, up by 6 here with 1:18 left. Gatuso on his stomach. As you see, he's trying to extricate himself right out of that. He needs to get out of this position with 60 seconds left here in the first. Needs to extract himself and somehow get back to his feet to get a point and kind of reset. But Augusto right now not allowing to. Augusto again throws Gatuso back over, but Gatuso again very, very smart. He continues to roll and stays out of that pinning position with 30 seconds left. 6-0 Augusto here in our fifth match. Augusto that time. Now he's got the arm. Got the arm locked in. Uh-oh, Gatuso now has Augusto in a bad position. But Augusto held in. If Gatuso could have rolled out of that some way, somehow, Augusto was in a really bad position, and it's 6-0. 15-6 is your overall score. Blue Jays with the lead. Renzo Augusto with the 6-0 lead. Gatuso with a big swing. Gatuso now with a single leg. But Augusto, again, you can see how he utilizes that center of gravity. Keeping Gatuso's strengths away from him. Another 3 points, 9-0. Now Gatuso in a lot of trouble. And Gatuso able to roll out of that. And now he's into a near fall. This is Augusto looking for the pin. And Gatuso able to roll out. That's the closest we've seen here in this match. Augusto looking good, controlling that stomach area. Now trying to pull that arm in and get him to roll over. Now he's got him on his tail end, and now he's going to look for the pin. Augusto has Gatuso down. Augusto, the official in the right position. And just like that, 4 more points, and that will be it. Technical fall. Renzo Augusto and the Blue Jays continue to roll on here tonight, 19-6. Oh, that was impressive by Renzo Augusto. Now it's Mateo Blessing and Cale Palmer in the 165.
Wrestling for the Blue Jays, Mateo Blessing.
19-6, your overall score. 6th match of the night, Blessing and Palmer. This is the 165 weight class. Mateo Blessing. Both these athletes looking for that one little mistake. Mateo Blessing trying to get back to his feet. Palmer now with the upper hand. And now Blessing with the single leg looking to kick out the other one. And moving back toward the middle of the ring. There it is. 3 points on the takedown, and now looking for a pin. Blessing had the single leg, then swiped the other leg out with a really nice sweep. And just like that, Blessing with the lead. Okay. 1:53 left here in the first. Palmer on the bottom. Blessing now looking for a takedown. He slams him, but Palmer able to land like a cat on all fours. Blessing again going for that arm. You can see he has the position along the shoulders. Now trying to pull that arm out. Try to get Palmer into a pinning position. Palmer has Blessing's right leg right around the knee, and then has slipped that one out. Now Blessing. Back on top again. Goes for the rear control. And out of the safety area. Kale Palmer with the protective face mask. Mateo Blessing, 165. Leads here in our sixth match. Blue Jays overall lead 20-6. Blessing, oh, he's on his back. Palmer trying to move him back over. Palmer, if he can get clear of the rear control. Now Blessing. Double hand lock. Now you can see that on his shoulder. Now controls both. Now with a half Nelson as we approach 25 seconds left here in the first. Trying to get Palmer onto his back. Now Blessing. But yet Palmer pulls that arm back out again. Oh, that was close. Blessing with the upper hand here in the second with only 5 seconds left. And that will do it for the second. 174 is coming up next. Caleb Smith and Taggart Casmer. They'll both be standing up. Palmer trying to get that face mask on properly, so he'll be down to start the third as he trails in this match 3-0. Palmer back to his feet. He'll get one for the escape. Anybody's match right now. Blessing. And a big shoot that time by Palmer. Blessing able to throw those hips back. But Palmer cannot gain control. Now Blessing. Control of the leg, but yet Palmer is, well, now Blessing. Last time we saw him, he was able to sweep that other leg out, and Palmer knows it. $1:25 left. Blessing got him down, and he'll get 3 more points. 6-1, and they will restart with $1:22 left here in this match. Mateo Blessing leading by 5. Just over the halfway point of our duel here tonight. Thunder and Blue Jays. Mateo Blessing for Elmhurst. Cale Palmer for Wheaton. Tail end of this match with 1:05 left. 6-1, Blessing with the lead. Caleb Smith and Tag Kasmerick up next in the 174s. Blessing has pretty much been in control of this match from the start. Now Palmer with an opportunity, but Blessing just wearing down Palmer. Palmer trying to get to his legs. Now Blessing looking to roll Palmer on his back, and he has him. With 30 seconds left, this could be the pin that Blessing's been looking for. Palmer in a world of trouble right here. And he'll spin back out, but 4 more points, make it 10-1, Blessing. Mateo Blessing with the lead with 15 seconds left. Blessing just needs to make sure he doesn't get into a bad spot here with 5 seconds left, and that's not going to happen. And Mateo Blessing will win the 165s. And the Blue Jays will tack on some more points as we move to the 174. Only 4 more classes left, 174, 184, 197, and 285.
Right time secure.
Start of the third. Palmer Strong kid. You can see he is able to counter Blessing here. The Blessing with the points. Palmer now knowing he needs a pin to win, down by 9. 1:33 left. You can see Palmer trying to take Blessing's head down so he can get the upper hand, but Blessing again, good anticipation. Palmer knowing he's got to get this pin. Blessing is aware of it. Palmer with control of the left leg of Blessing. 1 minute left. Palmer now on the back. Blessing needs to be careful. He's up by 6. It's 10-4. And off the mat they go. 52 seconds left. Eleven to 4, with 52 seconds left. Both athletes in the up. Palmer, every time he shoots, you can see Blessing just pulls them hips back. He's making Palmer work twice as hard, knowing that he's got to get the points. Blessing. With 26 seconds left. Shoot that time by Palmer with 15 seconds left here in the 165 class. 5 seconds left. 11-4 is your score. Palmer misses on that, and Blessing will get some more points, and he'll win by 10, 14-4. And the Blue Jays continue to roll here tonight as we start getting into the heavier weight classes. Next up, 174, Caleb Smith and Taggart Casmer. Taggart Casmer picked up 2 wins last time out. 9-4 decision over Mateo Pinero of Elizabethtown. And then defeated Liberty's Jordan Scott 17-1 in a technical fall. 24-6 Blue Jays. Caleb Smith, Taggart Casmer. $174. Up next, Connor Kelly and Sean King in the 184. Casmer quick. Casmer trying to roll Smith onto his back. Smith maintaining some slight leverage. Casmer right there. If he can somehow make that flip, well, that's not going to happen. They will restart with 2:18 left here in the first, no score. Casmer, goes right after Smith. Casmer has Smith in trouble. But Smith will roll out of this one. Casmer, very, very strong head hold that time. That takes a lot out of you. These guys are cardio kings. They're built. Now you look, double hand clasp on that right arm of Smith. 1:30 left here in the first. Casmer with the 3-0 lead. 174 weight class, got buck 84 coming up next, Kelly and King. 24-6, Elmhurst with the overall lead. Tag Casmer here with the lead in our 7th match of the night. 1 minute left. Casmer, you see, just going right for the jugular. Smith in a world of trouble. .37 seconds left here in the first. 3-0 for the Thunder here in the 7th match. And it looks like we may have a biohazard cleanup on Caleb Smith. What a nice crowd we have here tonight. I'm Bill Downing, live on suncom.tv and Elmhurst University's YouTube page. Greg Rosal over to my right. You talk about a guy that's everywhere. This guy, I'm telling you, I don't know a place that he hasn't worked. And good to have him here on suncom.tv. Always good to see him. And when I say nice crowd, it is a full bleacher on this side. It is impressive here for a Thursday night. Believe it or not, November 7th, we are 20 days, I believe, from Thanksgiving already. And I tell you, the candy wasn't out of the candy bowl, and we were already 21 days. 28th, yes. And that, like I was saying, the candy wasn't even out of the candy bowl, and people were putting up Christmas trees. I prefer the turkey before Santa Claus. A nice takedown by Casmer. And Smith. That takedown hurt. You can definitely see.
Injury time.
Got an injury timeout. Let's see. That one kind of slammed Caleb Smith kind of on his neck area. You can see on the replay, Casmer had him on the back, and then flipped him, and that was kind of a shoulder side of the head. And I don't care how much you put down, that's going to hurt. That mat is squishy, but the head is not. And you got to be careful, and I think that shoulder, and they're checking possible dislocation, but I'm going to tell you something. My brother was a wrestler, and the stuff that these guys go through to get where they're at, I mean, they can go from one weight class to another in about 3 hours. And they wrap themselves in cellophane and put 5 layers of sweats on. They can do it. I've seen my brother put half of a turkey away just to get to a different weight class out at Lamont High School. And then I've seen him actually go without eating and come to the table with, like I mentioned, 3 layers of sweats on, which one for me is too much. But we'll see here as Caleb Smith still down. He may not be able to continue. Let's hope that he is okay. And I think that's going to be it. And Tag Casmer will get the win. Better to be safe than sorry very early on in the season. And Caleb Smith, let's hope he's okay. They're going to go check him out right now. That was one heck of a takedown. I don't care, like I said, what you put underneath somebody. The body can only do so much. And you can see Caleb Smith frustrated as they walk the other side of the gymnasium. Hopefully he's going to be okay. 24-12. Now we're going to move on to the 184 class. It's going to be Connor Kelly and Sean King. 24-12. The lead now cut in half as we start getting in to the big boys. 184, then 197, then 285. Connor Kelly for Elmhurst and Sean King for Wheaton. Wheaton trailing by 12. 24-12. Good move that time by Kelly, and he'll get 3 points on the takedown. Kelly asserting that pressure to the neck area, trying to keep King's line of sight limited. And King will get 1 point on the escape. Kelly leading 3-1. 2:05 left here in the first. We're at the 184-pound class. 2 more coming up. Colin O'Neill and Hunter Casmer next in the 197s. Here it's the 184. Kelly versus King. Kelly trying to get King on his back. King holding on for dear life, and you can see when he grabs onto that leg or that midsection of Kelly, unable to get King on his back. Kelly still working, and he'll get 3 more points, make it 6-1. But Kelly now trying to be the king of the mat right here as he leads by 5. Then Sean King, it's 6-1 with 1:05 left here in the first. 1 point for King, make it 6-2 on the escape. Kelly fully aware what he needs to do here. King also, just like the Thunder, pretty much most of the night having to come from behind, not able to do so, at least up to this point. Caleb Smith in the 174 had to withdraw due to an injury. Dan Kaczmarek getting the win. 24-12 overall with the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays, as I mentioned, on the road the 9th at Milliken, on the road the 20th at Augustana, then at Concordia University, Wisconsin on the 23rd. Then they'll have slight break due to Thanksgiving, and then right back here against Carthage on December 5th. Connor Kelly, Sean King. And that'll be it for the first. 4-point lead for Connor Kelly. Donovan Fields with the win. Joe Fornero with the forfeit in the 133s. Zach Carter dropping a decision to Cale Copus in 141. Diego Garcia beats Aiden Laird. Renzo Augusto against Franco Gatuso. He wins. Mateo Blessing defeats Cale Palmer. Tad Kaczmarek defeated Caleb Smith. Here it's Connor Kelly and Sean King. It's 6-3. $1:25 left here in the second. Connor Kelly with the lead for the Blue Jays. Kelly trying to control that arm of King. Now head to head. 60 seconds left. 6-3. Kelly with the lead. King tries to go for a takedown, but they end up going out of bounds. 51 seconds left. here in the second. Nice shoot that time by Kelly. But King trying to roll Kelly onto his shoulders. King, small package, has Kelly in trouble. That's trouble. Kelly needs to get out of this. Sean King looking for the pin. Kelly fighting for all he's worth. And he's trying to get his shoulders off the mat. We're at a near fall right now. It's 6-6. But Sean King on top, looking to get the win. The pin, not able to do so. Connor Kelly breathing a sigh of relief right there. He was in a lot of trouble. You can see that. Saved by the Bell, one of my daughter's favorite shows back in the days, and that one right there saved Connor Kelly. But right back at it, Sean King, knowing that he's got Kelly on the ropes. Now Kelly trailing by 4, 10-6, and King again with Kelly, but Kelly looking for the pin on the reversal. King in trouble. Kelly with the upper position. Kelly looking to reverse this thing. Looked like he was out of it. He'll get the pin. Connor Kelly turns a near disaster into a pin and the win. Sean King was in control up to 1:34 of the third. Take a look at this. Kelly put King on his shoulders. And Kelly with the pin. He was down 10-6 at this point, and he gets the big pin and the win for the Blue Jays. That was 184, folks. We're at 197 now. Colin O'Neill and Hunter Casmer. Whew, that was one heck of a reversal right there in the 184s. Boy, no time to catch your breath. They go right into the very next match. 30-12, the Blue Jays. But Connor Kelly down by 4 with 1:34 left in the third. Able to flip Sean King into a pinning position and held him down long enough to get the count. Quick move that time by O'Neill. Casmer was ready. Thunder need everything they can get. Now O'Neill able to move on top, and he'll get 3 for the takedown. The Blue Jays looking to get their first match win of the season after dropping a match 41-5 to Milliken. The Blue Jays looking to get in that win column. Casmer was trying to flip O'Neill over. O'Neill ready for it. 3-0. Colin O'Neill for the Blue Jays as they lead by 18 here with 2 matches left. Here to 197, then to 285. David Ortiz and Joseph Cruz. Here Colin O'Neill leading 3-0 against Hunter Casmer. Casmer back to his feet, and he'll get 1 for an escape. It's 3-1. These two grapple in the clinch position. A lot of strength it takes and endurance, a lot of cardio to keep going. Good anticipation that time by O'Neill on the shoot by Casmer. No resets, 3-1. O'Neill with the lead for the Blue Jays here in our 9th match. We've had a forfeit, a technical fall, a pin. Seen a couple of them. Really dramatic one last time. Connor Kelly and Sean King. Wow, that was probably the match of the night, I would think. Here's O'Neal, up by 2, leading 3-1. Blue Jays in the blues and Thunder in the white and blue. About 10 seconds left here in the first. Colin O'Neal with the 2-point lead, and that's how it will end up as we go into the second. So O'Neal choosing to be in the down position. Hunter Casmer will take the up, trailing by 18 overall here tonight. Blue Jays on their way to getting their first match win. Casmer tries to roll O'Neal over. Now O'Neal, he'll get 2. Two points on that reversal for O'Neal. Now he's got the position on the back, has Casmer down. Now Casmer up to his knees, all fours, trying to prevent O'Neal from gaining that control on that right arm. O'Neal, Casmer looking to get, he gets a point for the escape. It's 5-2. O'Neal up by 3 with 1 minute left here in the second. Hunter Casmer for the Thunder. Trails by 3. Colin O'Neal. Casmer with the shoot, then O'Neal will spin around and get control. 3 points on the takedown as O'Neal controls the back again. O'Neal now starting to put pressure on Casmer. Moved from the neck area, now toward the upper torso, and now back up to the wrist and neck area. 10 seconds left here in the second. 8-2, Colin O'Neal with the lead. This will go to a third. Down by 6 is Hunter Casmer and the Thunder. .285 is next. David Ortiz. Not Big Papi, that's David Ortiz, but this David Ortiz and Joseph Cruz. I know Greg, being a big baseball fan like I am, of the Northsiders, would have really, really loved to have seen, well, still might happen, Red Sox-Cubs World Series would be kind of nice. A couple of the oldest ballparks left in America. Colin O'Neal with control of the back, up by 6 with only 1:23 left. Here in the third, 197-pound class. 70 seconds left. Colin O'Neal and the Blue Jays in control of this at 1 point. Hunter Casmer. O'Neal will let him have that. Still a 5-point lead. Now it comes down to being technical. Casmer having to expend a lot of energy. This time O'Neal with the shoot. Casmer on top. Both these guys will get right back up again. 35 seconds left. We saw it in the Kelly-King match. Kelly coming back to pin King. Casmer's going to need one of those right here. And O'Neal gets the back again and gets 3 more points. And that might be it, folks. 11-3. Colin O'Neal with only 15 seconds left, and Hunter Casmeric's going to have to pull a rabbit out of the hat here. As you know, O'Neill, he's just going to continue to manipulate and keep moving with only 5 seconds left, and the Blue Jays will win the 197-pound class. Colin O'Neill. It's the big guys next. David Ortiz, Joseph Cruz, 285. We have made our way to the heavyweights. Clash of the Titans, however you want to say this. These are the big guys right here. 34-12, the Blue Jays will win this duel here tonight. Ortiz controlling Cruz's neck. They just continue to spin around and around and around. Now Ortiz will move to the back, and he'll get 3 on the takedown. Well, the Blue Jays have not trailed much, if any, here tonight. And it's been the Thunder trying to crawl back into it. And there's an escape that time for Cruz. 3-1. 34-12 overall. And the Blue Jays looking really good here tonight. Looking to even their record 1-1. 2 more days. They'll be at Milliken. Then a short break, 20th at Augustana, 23rd at Concordia University, Wisconsin, before returning home after the Thanksgiving break. They're on the 5th against Carthage. Ortiz chasing down Cruz, and he'll get 3 more on the takedown and lead 6-1. Now a 5-point cushion for David Ortiz.
Oldest collegiate wrestling tournament in the nation, second only to the Division I ACAA championships.
1:25 left here in the first. David Ortiz, 285-pound class. You talk about stamina, you have to have it. This is the heavyweights. Ortiz trying to manipulate Cruz's right wrist, not able to do so, so he'll move to the opposite side of the body, still on his back. Now trying to head control on Cruz. Cruz trying to get that arm away. Ortiz, both these guys very, very strong individuals. 40 seconds left here in the first. You talk about expending a lot of energy in a very short period of time. Some of these guys, their strategy is to go right at it and try to get as many points early on. But here it's only a 5-point lead for David Ortiz with 13 seconds left here in the first. Ortiz in blue on top. Now he's trying to gain control of that leg. He's trying to let Cruz come up, try to utilize that arm. Well, you can see some deep breaths out of both these guys. And they'll start the second. 6-1 Ortiz with the lead. Now in the clinch. Will Cruz try a shoot here? We'll see. Trying to pull Ortiz center gravity down. Try to roll on his back and try to get some points here, down by 5. David Ortiz got his hand around the back of the neck of Cruz. Now they'll kind of reset, a quick reset, and they'll right back at it with a $1:18 left here in the second. shoot that time by Ortiz. Cruz.
1 minute.
Good counter that time by Cruz, not allowing Ortiz to gain any type of control on that shoot. .43 seconds left here in the second. 34-12, Blue Jays comfortable lead here and final match of the evening at 285. Nice crowd here tonight, and I mean nice. It's going to be a cool evening outside, clear skies, but yet we've had some pretty good temperatures around here lately. Five seconds left here in the second. Ortiz and Cruz will go to the third. Final 2 minutes here in 285-pound class. David Ortiz with the lead by 5 over Joseph Cruz in our 10th match.
Next home dual meet is Thursday, December 5th, starting at 7 o'clock against Cardinals.
By a really awesome environment here at R.A. Fagano Hall. Greg Rosal over here to my right. I'm Bill Downing. Suncom.tv. Check them out. Elmhurst University's YouTube page. Just over an hour and 20 minutes into this meet. We have a minute 5 left in the 285-pound class. Very entertaining meet between these two CCIW opponents. Greg also does camera work, I believe, for Wheaton and other places around the Chicagoland area. There's a nice shoot by Ortiz. Cruz able to get back out of it, but then a point will be given to Ortiz. Now he leads 7-1. An escape for Ortiz. Now he leads by 6. And for Cruz, he's going to have to get some points here in a hurry with 22 seconds left. Ortiz knows that Cruz is going to have to do something pretty big here in the final 10. Boy, those two just bonk heads not once but twice. Ortiz looking for some more points, and he'll get 3 more points at the end, and he'll win 10-1. David Ortiz with the win, and the Blue Jays win here tonight and move their record to 1-1. For Wheaton, they'll drop to 0-1. And the Blue Jays even their record, as I mentioned, to 1-1 after losing to Milliken and defeating Wheaton here tonight. I'm Bill Downing, Greg Rosal to my right here at Suncom.tv and Elmhurst University's YouTube athletics page. 38-12 is your final score. The Blue Jays win here tonight. Wrestling, a clash of titans here at R.A. Fagano Hall. For everybody here, have yourself a great evening. Go Blue Jays. They win 38-12. Good night, everybody.